how to take your image or your model from Substance Painter and bring it to Stager, which is a really cool thing I didn't know about until a student showed us how to do it in class, but I wanted to show you the pipeline. So this is a little bit different than showing the Unreal. Definitely what you just still do the Unreal process. Getting this in the game engine is really important, but Stager is also going to be a part of that pipeline here shortly. But I also just wanted you to show you how to get it prepped for Stager, so you can do a real quick render, so you can do your turntable. So this will show better rendering than what we have here. This is pretty cool, but with Stager you'll get a better, higher resolution render. So anyways, you just want to know how to do it. So we'll go quickly through this process. So you're basically making a GTLF format, but you would think it would be a mesh, but it's actually under textures. So I went ahead and did this, so I already have where it's going, so make sure you know where it's going. And you probably already have it set up for Unreal Pack. These are just your textures, not your mesh. So what this is going to do is going to pack your textures and your mesh together. So this is a GLTF. We're not going to do experimental. I'm not sure what that is, but let's just keep it with a metal roughness. And we're going to click on that, and we're going to go ahead and export. So it's going to do all your diffuse maps, metal, everything that we've worked on, base color, everything, normal maps, everything's packed into it. It's really, really good format. A lot of VR stuff uses this, like maybe the Apple Vision Pro or HoloLens or you name it. A lot of people use this as their way of importing models. All right, so now we're going to go into Stager, and let's see if we can find it. It's not. I think I shut it down. Okay, Stager. Let's make sure that stays down here because I think we're going to be using it a lot. Options. Keep in dock. All right. So let's hopefully it opens up. All right, so I'm going to hit create new. It's pretty simple. It's not that complicated, but we're going to go ahead and import our model into the scene. So just go file, and I think we just import 3D model. And we have already a rendering happening, but we're going to go to Fish Stager. And I'm going to grab the first GLTF. I never say it right. All right, we're going to hit open. Let's hopefully it works. We're going to hit import, include everything, just do generic. All right, so you can see the fish is huge. And we're just going to pull this up. And I'm going to just kind of center it in frame like that. All right, so you can see we have a ray trace. I would go ahead, turn that up. It's going to take a lot longer to render with ray tracing, so it's actually still rendering it as we see. But you can see the quality is a little bit better than when we had it in Substance Painter. All right, so what we want to do is render this in a turntable. So we have our environment here. You also want to just grab the fish because that will open up your properties. Now, if you have it here and you want to do a turntable, it's not going to allow you. You have to actually select this, and we're going to go to animation, and we want to turn on orbit. All right, there's many ways to do it. We can orbit from camera and stuff like that, but we're just going to orbit our fish. All right, we have 3 seconds, but we can go up to 20 seconds, depending on how many seconds you want to do. We're going to go ahead. You can look at target. Let's just keep it on here. If you want to change your settings on your target, you can do so here, like so, Command Z, or you could offset it here. You can play around with that. All right, so a little bit is just kind of playing around with this software to get what you want. We're going to hit spin. We have 3 seconds, and so I'm not going to do 360. You can, and we have it linear. You can reverse and all that. So you should be able to see it spin. All right. So you can see our fish is kind of out of the way. So we're going to stop this, and you just want to uh, center that a little bit more. All right. So wherever the camera is where it's going to render. So just make sure it's just like I'm hitting options and my middle mouse button to get that going. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start working on the rendering. All right. So we're going to hit the render tab. It's very, very simple. We're going to go ahead and call it fish, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you know where it's going. I'm going to go here, render, open, and this is going to render out a whole bunch of PNGs in sequence. All right, entire duration, 30 frames per second, 24, 40, whatever you want, and it's going to do a PNG. You'll have to pull these PNGs into After Effects. Hopefully everyone knows how to stack images, and then you'll have it going. All right, so we got ray tracing going. We have medium, and you can go up to high. I was doing it, it was taking forever, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep this as default. Okay, we do have ray tracing on, which is a little bit heavier, so we're going to go ahead and hit render, and you'll see on the screen our rendering, and then right here you'll see what frame we are in. So we're on 0, 1, and we're just going to do just a few of them, just so you can understand the process. And don't do this on your laptops. I would do it on the school computer because it is going to be very taxing. You can hear my computer is like almost about to take off. All right, so we're still on frame 0, 1. And you can see where you have this at medium. So I'm just going to get it to go to maybe frame 2, and then I'll stop the video and then upload this so you guys can have it. All right. So you may even want to go down to low. Hopefully this goes a lot quicker in the lab with our really high-end Macs that we have. All right, we're still on frame 0, 1, so I'll probably really just stop it here in just a second. I just want to make sure this is rendering. All right, I'm going to stop it there and just let it render, and I'll talk to you guys in class.